We ain't gonna be here long. We ain't gonna be here long. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all saw it, man. Let's get in here, man. Let's get in here. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles, the world champion Philadelphia Eagles. And you know the championship summer continues, man. The championship summer continues for the Philadelphia Eagles. Lamont, what up? What's good, man? What's good? What's good? What's up, y'all? It's lunchtime. We a little early for lunch. You know what I'm saying? The food cooking. The food cooking. They setting the tables. The plates getting ready. The food is cooking. They setting the tables. The plate is getting ready. I just want to know, all them guys that y'all said was better than Jalen, was they at the Met Gala last night? Was they at the Met Gala last night? That's all I want to know. It's no disrespect. If you wasn't at the Met Gala, you know, everybody can't get invited to them. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. And then everybody don't have the responsibility of saving the event. Lisa, what up? Everybody don't have the responsibility of saving the event. Jalen Hurts single-handedly saved the Met Gala last night. I will explain. I will explain. Single-handedly, Burrow was in attendance. But this the difference. Burrow is a legitimate model. Like they think Burrow is a model. Burrow has been getting silver spoon fed since he was a rookie quarterback in college. A high school recruit being silver spoon fed. That was never the case for Jalen Hurts. They rolled out the red carpet for Burrow. Burrow ain't had to really do much to be at the Met Gala. Jalen Hurts had to go to two Super Bowls, make the cover of Time Magazine, Health and Men's Fitness. He had to do a whole lot to be, and you know, shout out to Burrow. Shout out to Burrow because Burrow stood tall. Burrow stood firm, Burrow stood tall. I'm gonna say some things that might make the fashion world, it might offend some people. Drew Johnson, what up? I'm gonna say a few things that might offend some people, and that's not my intent. Let me choose my words carefully. The Met Gala to me looked like you know, I don't know what that was. Dudes wearing contacts, dudes dressed like an extra out of Blade Trinity, dudes running around with capes, dudes looking like Batman and Robin. The Met Gala looked strange to me. From the break, it looked strange to me. I mean, I like what Damson had on. I like what Damson had on, homie from Snowfall. You know what I'm saying? Certain people carry it how you supposed to carry it, but a lot of people look like they was wearing blouses and dresses. It looked like a lot of blouses and dresses in the building. And then here come Uno. Here come the one. Jalen Hurts. Here come the one. In the flesh, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts pop out. Black on black, real manly. Nice fitting suit, Kango. All Jalen did was put on lotion and smile. A lot of people got their nails done. A lot of people got blush on. Men. Jalen came out there and brought real men back. Saquon, real simple, manly. Black on black tux. And I understand people got a lot of issue with Saquon, but Saquon held his own. Black on black tux. Joe Burrow, suit. We ain't doing too much. We're not getting extra spicy. We not squeezing lemon zest on everything. Jalen Hurts held it down, and he looked at his lady like she was a piece of meat. That's how a man's supposed to conduct himself. That's how a man's supposed to conduct himself. Jalen had eyeliner on. I ain't gazing at man's eyes to even know. I ain't gazing at man's eyes to even know. Pause. Jalen had eyeliner on. Jalen Hurts was out there conducting himself like a man. Jalen Hurts was on man time at the Met Gala. Man time with his old lady. A lot of people left their old lady home because they wanted the spotlight. Jalen was on man time, and I respect it. I respect it. Now, I don't ever want to see him there again. I don't ever want to see him there again. I ain't gonna lie. I don't never want to see him there again. It looked like a zesty ritual. I don't ever want to see him there again. You know what I mean? Somebody was dressed as a clock. He did his thing. He proved this point. That was for his lady. He ain't want to be there. I don't think he even wanted to be there. But he definitely stood on man time while attending the Met Gala. I can't speak for a lot of other people that was there. I'm proud of Jalen Hurts. The success is well deserved. You worrying about if Jalen Hurts had on eyeliner, Jaden Daniels wasn't there. And if Jaden Daniels was there, he would have been there with his mom. He'd have been there with his mom. Too many grown men worrying about what Uno got going on. Jaden Daniels would have been there with his mom. He wouldn't have been there with no fine specimen. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have been there with no fine specimen. And this is the reason why Jalen Hurts stood out. I'm going to kick y'all some game. He stood out at the Met Gala because real men are in short supply. Real men are in short supply. A real man that's going to put on a well-fitting suit, some nice hard bottoms, and let his lady shine are in short supply. That's why he stood out. It wasn't a lot of that going on last night. It wasn't a lot of that. People was dressed like Count Dracula with contacts in. People was dressed like Count Dracula with contacts in. To be fair, his mom ain't no slouch either. I ain't saying buddy mama slouch. But he can't do nothing with it. It don't matter to him if she ain't no slouch. It's his mom. It's his mom. You rather go somewhere with your mom so people say, oh, his mom ain't no slouch. Or you rather go there with something fine on your arm to say she ain't no slouch. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't even want my mom to even be looked at like that. Come on, bro. Dudes was out there, and then the way they was looking at the camera, it was disgusting to me, bro. Dudes putting on a fake model face. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Jalen ain't do none of that. Dudes gazing into the camera. I'm not even gonna do the face. Jalen went there and held it how a man's supposed to hold it. That's why people are in awe of his presence. Because he was on man time. A lot of other people was running around super dainty, super cute, super like powdered donuts. Not my quarterback, bruh. My quarterback will never and this is why I go to bat for Jalen Hurts the way I go to bat for Jalen Hurts. Because nobody thought that he would even be here, bro. And he's strictly here by being himself. Strictly here by being himself, man. Shout out to Uno. Let his lady shine. Let Bree shine. Let Bree get the spotlight. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. A real one. If I can't get a +1, she can't come. What was Justin Jefferson wearing? Man, Justin Jefferson was out there looking like the Duke of Ellington. Justin Jefferson was out there looking like he was about to have a shootout with George Washington. What are we doing here? He was out there looking like he was ready to have a bang out with George Washington with an old-ass musket that you got to pour the powder in and blow it. You gotta put the powder in the musket and blow the stem. Come on, bro. What are we? Listen, man. To each his own, bro. To each his own. To each his own. And I don't want to hear. And I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you don't know nothing about no fashion. Know nothing about nothing. I know about conducting myself like a man at all times. I know about conducting and that's what my quarterback did. A lot of people talking about some Joe Burrow suit ain't fit. Joe Burrow suit ain't fit. How did Joe Burrow's suit not fit? Because he had room in it? Because he had room in it? We so used to seeing the skeletal structure of a grown man when he fully clothed because his clothes so damn tight. We so used to that. We so used to seeing the function of your kneecap and your slacks because your clothes so tight. We got confused when we saw Joe Burrow with a semi-oversized suit. Like oversized suits wasn't really a thing for real, for real. Joe Burrow kept it cool. Nice watch, nice suit, Gucci sneaks. I think he had some Cartier frames. Joe Burrow kept it cool. But we're not used to that. We need men to run around with ruffled collars. We need men to run around with what's rosewater mist on their face, glistening. Wait. That's what we're used to now. Not my quarterback. Not my quarterback. Not my quarterback. How many men out there ain't had no lady with him? Alarming. Alarming, to say the least. Alarming. Dudes looking like, you ever get a fresh deck of cards and you see how the Joker dressed? The cards that show the Joker full body. Dudes was looking like court gestures to me. The ladies looked great. A number of ladies looked great. You know what I mean? Listen, a number of ladies looked great. Ladies could get away with that. Ladies could wear a shirt and tie and still look feminine, bro. Ladies could do that. Ladies could do that. But men can't run around with ruffled feathers and seashells. And then the women online. Such and such ate. Oh, he ate that. I don't ever want to be aspired to be a man that the ladies say I ate. Oh, he ate. He ate with that on. No. Call me handsome. Call me handsome. That's it. That's as far as it go. Call me handsome. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. He ate with seashells all on my sleeves, jingling everywhere I go. I don't know. No. Don't ever say he ate to me. No. Oh, hey, that's a handsome man. That's what. Hey, that's all I want. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles lose their scout. They lose the scout. What's homie name? I just learned this name. What was it? Anthony something. They saying it's Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman, #1 guy. Howie Roseman, right-hand man. Apparently, the Philadelphia Eagles lost him. You know what I mean? He was with the organization for 23 years. I wrote his name down somewhere because I really want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. What's his name? Somebody give me his name. Somebody give me his name. What was the scout we lost? 23 years. He's the one that was flying to all of the schools. You know what I'm saying? He was the one sitting at the games, looking at guys, seeing how they motor go. When they say scouts are in the building, you know what I mean? This is the guy that they say is in the building. This is the guy. I got to turn this car on, bro. What the hell just happened? Damn, it's hot. This is the guy that they say is in the building. When they say the scouts is in the building. Philadelphia Eagle guy. You know what I'm saying? Howie Roseman, right-hand man, supposedly for the last 23 years. He's been with the Eagles since 2002. And he been living in Washington State this whole time. Living in Washington State the whole time. And the Philadelphia Eagles lose him to the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders. Anthony Patch, that's his name. Thank you, Low Eagles. We lose him to the Los Angeles Raiders. And my thing is this. If he wasn't a part of the Eagles tree, we wouldn't even, nobody would be making articles or making a semi-big deal about us losing this guy. We could find another guy to go to games and scout players. We can do that. Now, if he's been with the Eagles since 2002, you don't think it's been somebody just sitting and waiting in the wings to take his job that been around him for a couple years that learned the tricks of the trade from him? Of course it has. This is considered a groundbreaking move for the Las Vegas Raiders because we are considered the gold standard for the National Football League. The gold standard for the National Football League. It's as simple as that. Everybody wants to pick from what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to grab from our tree, pause, add it to their own, and think that somehow some magic is going to sprinkle off on them on what we did. It is not rocket science. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not rocket science what the Philadelphia Eagles did. I don't think a lot of people understand that. It's not rocket science what the Philadelphia Eagles did. All we did was take players that y'all didn't want. I can't emphasize it enough. All we did was take the players that y'all didn't want. It's not rocket science. Y'all didn't want them. They was right there when it was time for us to pick, and we went and got them. People are upset that Jahad Campbell was the best linebacker in the draft. People are upset that he went to, well, what did the Philadelphia Eagles do? How do they keep doing this? Because y'all don't be picking these guys. Y'all had opportunities to get Nolan Smith, who was a late first-round pick as well. as well. When the last time we had a top 5 pick? Carson Wentz? Carson Wentz was the last time we had a top 5 pick. Jordan Mailata was undrafted. It was undrafted. Y'all didn't see what we saw in him. Everybody be having opportunities to be on our level, but they don't take them opportunities. If Jordan Mailata would have went to another team, he wouldn't be in the league right now. Nobody wanted Jihad. Nobody wanted Becton. You know what I mean? Nobody wanted Freddie. You know what I mean? Y'all scream super team, but y'all let these opportunities fly right past you. Y'all let the opportunities fly right past you. I got you, High Dime. Y'all let the opportunities fly right past you. I'm confused. Then we get the kid Antoine Paul Raylan as our last pick. We talked about that. Dude could be very well be elite with his physical traits. Elite. I think that he's going to be getting minutes off the break. He's going to be getting minutes this year. Off the break, he's going to be getting minutes. Y'all ain't what Quinyon Mitchell. Cooper DeJean won a whole nother round. Pick 6 in the bowl. Y'all said Vic Fangio's style was outdated. Y'all ain't even want Vic Fangio. Y'all didn't want Jalen Hurts. The Giants didn't even want Saquon. So it's like, what are we talking about here? Ain't no scout the reason why we where we at. Ain't no scout the only reason why we at. Where we at. 300 people, only 5 likes. Come on, y'all know why that is. Y'all know why the likes don't match the people watching. Because when you're giving a sermon as captivating as the sermons that I give, when you talk the way that I talk, people listen. Nobody got time to click off the screen and man, get them likes up, though. And subscribe. Do all of that. I'm here to tell you that no scout is going to determine our success or not. In Howie we trust. Scouts don't make picks. Scouts don't try to trade up. Scouts are important to what's going on. But scouts don't make picks and scouts don't trade up. Was the scouts even in the war room? I'm pretty sure they was. There'd be a lot of people in there. But Howie Roseman is the one on the phone wheeling and dealing, making contract room and doing all of this stuff, paying people to bag. That's what Howie Roseman does. But Howie do. That's what Howie do. Speaking of what Howie do, Howie also, I don't know, no GM that go on a radio station and say out their mouth that they're going to reinvent the fullback position. Out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Out their mouth that we are going to reinvent the fullback position. We put a linebacker at fullback and had success. Then you go get Ty Robinson, your 4th round pick, who lined up 8 times as a defensive tackle at fullback. Athleticism, big body. Blasting game, do we still got him? We picked up a fullback. What I'm trying to tell you is this, ladies and gentlemen. Howie Roseman has been telling y'all what he's doing. It's been right in our face all year. Man. Howie Roseman is simply going to run the ball again this year. It's as simple as that. We're going to run the ball, and then we're going to throw if you think you can stop it, because you can't stop nothing that my quarterback do. My quarterback going to run and throw all over you whenever he want. Cool cat, what up? And there's nothing that nobody going to be able to do about it. So now they've reduced to trying to be us. Let me take a scout. Let me go hire an offensive coordinator. Nobody wanted Kellen Moore, yo. Now Kellen Moore, head coach. Nobody wanted Kellen Moore. The Cowboys blame Kellen Moore. The Cowboys thought Kellen Moore was getting the head coach. Kellen Moore took a lateral position after Dak flopped. Kellen Moore took a lateral position. Kellen Moore went from running the fries, doing the fries at Wendy's, to doing the fries at Burger King. A lateral position. He went from doing the fries at Wendy's to doing the fries at Burger King. Then we said, you know what? Come do the fries for us over here. Come do the fries for us at Arby's. And I guarantee you'll be a branch manager. He said, let me go do the fries for the Philadelphia Eagles. Then he got hired as a branch manager. Kellen Moore was an offensive coordinator for 3 different teams, bruh. Lateral positions for 3 different teams. Then when you go come over, I said it, bro. The tweets is there. I don't make nothing up. I don't talk just to talk. I said that Jalen Hurts will get Kellen Moore to his first championship game. I said that. And what happened? What happened? I said that. I said the Eagles need to draft Cooper DeJean. Now, this is the part where I tell you all the shit that I said. I said it was Hurt season. A.J. Brown put the hat on. I said that. What are we talking about here, man? I said the Eagles was going to win the bowl. I said that. I said that. I said that. I ain't make this up. Y'all been here for the ride. I've been doing this, 8, 9 years now? I said them things. Huh? I'm the one that go on streams and tell other streamers it ain't going to be close. Y'all going to get bodied. Didn't I get to play it back and let you know I said that, and it happened? What y'all say? That Jalen Hurts can't do it. Saquon was washed. AJ wasn't elite. Smitty too small. What y'all said? Nick Sirianni ain't a good coach. It's laughable, man. It's a disgrace. The NFC East is a disgrace to me. Is he top 5? Don't argue with me. Argue with Time Magazine. Argue with Men's Health Magazine. Argue with the Met Gala. Argue with the Super Bowl MVP trophy sitting somewhere in his house. Argue with the fact that he's the first $50 million annual guy to win a bowl. Argue with that. Argue with that. Then get back to me and ask me again, is he top 5? Stupid. What's your stats? Stats is the reason why you doubt him? Stats is the reason why you can't confess out your own mouth by what you saw? Stats? I ain't arguing with nobody no more. They stupid. They don't make sense to argue with somebody who ain't never reached the levels that you reached. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all another thing that's going to happen, man. The Commanders are not going back. They're not going as far as they went. They're not going as far as they went. And a lot of them going to make excuses and turn on Jaden Daniels. Because you expect him now to win a Super Bowl in his sophomore year? You expect him to win it? We put the tape out on how to make him look average. We put the tape out on how to make Jaden Daniels look average. I told y'all that was going to happen. You tripping, LB. He this, he that, he this, he that. To y'all, he is. To me, he mid. Because when he line up against my team, he looks mid. A midwife. Middle Eastern. He's mid when he line up against my team. So, I mean, yeah, I guess the Bears might say he elite. I guess the Cowboys, the Panthers, I guess dumb guys might say he elite. But I'm not a guy of them teams. I'm an Eagle. I'm an Eagle. Of course, Lions, Tigers, and Bears might say he elite. But Eagles say he a sweet treat. Lions, Tigers, and Bears gonna call him elite. But Eagles call him a sweet treat. A sweet treat. Scared of no damn Jaden Daniels. I don't even talk about Dak Prescott. I don't even disrespect myself. Y'all see, I rarely talk about the Giants. Dak Prescott has now put himself in that, you know what I mean? He's now put himself in that category of things I just don't even discuss. Why would I discuss a 10-year quarterback who can't get to a championship game? Why would I discuss that? Jaden Daniels got 2 playoff wins in 1 year. Dak got 2 playoff wins in 10 years. And then you got people like Terrence Parsons who does nothing but make excuses for other grown men. What? What? Lions, Tigers, and Bears might think he elite, but I think he a sweet treat. Huh? I don't think he elite. I don't think Dak Prescott elite. I know Dak Prescott ain't elite. You know what? Lions, Tigers, and Bears don't even think Dak elite. We all think Dak a sweet treat. Nobody thinks Dak's elite. Nobody thinks Dak's elite. The most pathetic fan base on the face of the planet is the Dallas Cowboys. The most pathetic fan base on the face of the planet is the Dallas Cowboys. Do you know how bottom of the barrel pathetic you got to be to bang the table for weapons for your quarterback? And one of the weapons is Amari Cooper, a weapon that he already had and failed with. Do y'all understand how crazy that is? It's like going to combat with the smallest caliber pistol you could find, losing the war, and you go back to the arms room. You know you need better weapons, and you go get the same small caliber pistol that you failed with. How many knives y'all gonna bring to a gunfight? You failed with Amari already. You want him back? You want to fail again? Lions and Tigers and Bears might think he elite. I think he a sweet treat. It's laughable, man. It's laughable. It's laughable. It's laughable. I've never been on this type of high as an Eagles fan. I'm not even going to lie to you, man. I'm having an amazing spring, which will turn into summer. Then I'll have an amazing summer. I'm going to be at pool parties. I want to be everywhere as a world champion. Everywhere. My quarterback is having the time of his life. My GM drafted exceptionally well. LB Ringo got number 7. That's his jersey number? I ain't mad at it. I'm concerned about cornerback, bro. I think you need to bring in a veteran. Dak a 22 pistol, for real. Dak a little squirrel shooter. A little 22 long. You know, you use Dax when you want to go hunt squirrels. When you want to go hunt squirrels, you go get a Dak. A Dak 22 when you want to go hunt a squirrel. When you want to go get a Lombardi, you get an AR Jalen. You go get you an AR Hurts. With all the attachments, go get you an AR Hurts when you want to go get a Lombardi. You know what I'm saying? When you want to go get a Lombardi, get you an AR Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here think y'all gonna get a Lombardi with a 22 Dak. A 22 daiquiri. Sweet daiquiri. A 22 daiquiri? Y'all think y'all gonna go Come on. I respect Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels showed you that he's good enough to do certain things. Dak Prescott is a coach killer. That's the perfect way to explain it. Go get you a 50 Kyle Hurts. I like that. You could go win the war with a 50 Kyle Hurts. Hard to do with a 22 daiquiri. I'm 6'3", 250. I'm pretty sure. You hit me 3 times with a 22 daiquiri, I probably could still run away. Walk away. I probably could still fight you to the death. You hit me 3 times with a 22 daiquiri. You hit me with a 50 cal Jalen, I'm done. I'm in a parallel universe. You can't do nothing to no bear with a 22 daiquiri. I guess that's why they need more weapons, because you got a 22 daiquiri. That got McCarthy fired. That got Kellen Moore fired. That got what's the other dude name? Jason Garrett fired. You know what I mean? They got so many people fired over there. What the Eagles do? Get people hired, get people paid. Mekhi Becton got a bag. We get people hired, we get people paid. Kellen Moore's a head coach. You know what I'm saying? Well, Gannon is a head coach. These guys are from the Sirianni tree, head coaches. And that's what good coaches do. They put good coaches in positions, and now you could go get them votes. You could go get a vote now. You need a vote. You need a vote at the end of the year. You know Gannon gonna give you a vote. You know Kellen Moore gonna give you a vote. Because they wouldn't be where they was at if it wasn't for what you do. You know what I'm saying? We like a temp agency, man. We got work for you if you come over. We got work for you if you come over. It's as simple as that. I got some more content coming out this week. I gotta flood the market. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe. Did you go to Kendrick concert? No, I ain't go. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm on the road to 31,000 subscribers. I need that. More content coming out this week. I'm not gonna hold y'all long. Y'all already know this is short lunchtime with the bullies. Me and Philly 500 gonna be collabing tomorrow. Me and Philly 500 gonna be collabing tomorrow. It's gonna be a lit one for sure. But you know I'm outside, man.